Yo, it's D.Arthur in the build. I'm talking to you guys today about why semen retention attraction, 3 reasons why they can't resist you on NoFap. I'm going to give you 3 good reasons why women can't resist you on NoFap, or maybe even people in general can't resist you on NoFap. And the number 1 reason is you're becoming a man in motion. When you go on semen retention, and when you've gone on semen retention for a good period of time, you're becoming someone who is a man in motion. Because one, your increased confidence, your increased brain activity, your increased present energy, your increased consciousness has made you become a man in motion. You have more of a hunger for success. So now you're going to start putting a bit more things onto your plate. You can realize if you relapse recently, that lack of energy is going to make you feel stagnant. You're going to feel a bit stagnant per se. You're going to feel stagnant. It's going to get to the point where you're afraid to try different things out. You're afraid of failure, so you don't try at all. You're becoming mediocre. When you go on seed retention, NoFap, you are becoming someone who is very, very, very ambitious. And since you're becoming super ambitious, because that extra energy has to go somewhere, this is excess energy, excess life force energy that can create a whole nother human being. If you've been retaining it for a period of time, if you've been keeping it in your body, keeping it in your nutsack for a period of time, the extra energy has to go somewhere. And what will happen is that extra energy will start transmuting through your brain activity, reabsorbing through your body. And now it's just going to make you more ambitious. It's going to give you that extra kick for you to get things done. It's going to give you the reassurance that you have to get things done. Maybe it's by cleaning the space you're in. Maybe it's creating something that you've been wanting to do for a very long period of time, but you just haven't been able to do it. Now, once you go on retention, you have that knack for going on hard mode, where you're just super in the present moment, getting after it 24/7. So you are going to be someone who is a man in motion. Number 2, the number 2 reason why women are going to be attracted to you is because you are present / confident. You are present / confident. She has to view your attention like a drug, and you're able to give your attention like a drug when you go on retention because you're becoming super present. The best thing that you can do for a woman that you like is to be mysterious, but when you are with her, give her the most present attention as humanly possible. This is going to build attraction subconsciously. If you are giving her present energy, meaning you're super in the moment, the only thing that you can think about is the interaction with her and having whatever she's going on, whatever's going on, just being super present, not being in your head, not thinking, not being low vibration where you're thinking of negative patterns. So that's going to make you feel stuck, where you're just super present in the moment. This is, lo and behold, going to be one of the most attractive things that you can do, because there's not a lot of people who are present. They're too doubtful. They're too in their head. They're too negative. They have low enthusiasm. You have to be a person with high enthusiasm. You have to be someone who has high character. And she's going to definitely feel this on a subconscious level when you are speaking to her. When you are speaking to her, she is going to feel this on a subconscious level, and she is going to want to hear back from you for more. And in terms of maybe if you're in a job interview or you're talking to people, a lot of people think it's just a very logical conversation where you're talking to them and you're answering their questions, but the way that they make their decisions, maybe some sort of employer or something like that, is really based off everything that is unseen, the subconscious, the energy behind your thoughts, the energy behind your words, the energy behind the conversation, the intent behind the conversation, the what emotions tend to come up when you say a certain phrase or when you speak about something. The reason why some people aren't being attractive to some people is like they lack enthusiasm. They lack enthusiasm. When you go on Semen Retention, you finally may get some of your enthusiasm back just because you're full of life. If semen is powerful enough to create another life force and you're deciding to keep it in, you're going to have an increased positive mood, because that's an extra life, that is literally extra life force in you. And now, since you have this, everything is better in your life because you're becoming better. You're becoming more optimistic. You're becoming more positive. Don't let anybody else tell you different. I mean, you can even say this is a cheat code. The bottom line is not to get too negative. Be positive. Only entertain belief-enhancing conversation, and you will get there. I mean, this is as easy as it gets. You're going to be in alignment with your full, authentic self. The best thing about life, when life hits different, when you're fully in your authentic self. When you're fully authentic, when you are not afraid of what anybody says, what anybody thinks, and you're being you authentically, the best version, the most authentic. I cannot stress the word authentic enough. You are being you so much. You're being your true self. You're not putting no act for anybody. You are being exactly who you are, and you're the most happiest version of yourself. This is the best state to be in, and this is the best state that you need to stay in forever, because the right people, the right situations, and the right circumstances will enter into your life once you're able to hold this quote-unquote vibration. This is all it is. The reason why guys have no purpose, low motivation, unmotivated, procrastinate, or negative is because they're not living their authentic lives. They need to do more. They need to find out more. They need to pay attention to just something a little bit different. They really need to find their calling. They have to meditate. They have to really find what they really want to do with their life. Once they're able to do this and they're super happy about it, then all things can fall into place. I have been taking in some videos, some personal development videos that pretty much can change a person's life. It's called a certain switch. It's a switch that you can have if you want to attract the life of the income that you want, the life of your dreams. And the switch is instead of doing what society wanted you to do, you do the things that you are passionate or that you've always wanted to do. There's something similar to that. Instead of living a life that somebody else wanted you to live, you are now living the life that you've always wanted to live. And if you can embody this, and if you can carry it out day in and day out for a very long, forever, just acting like this forever. You have to act a certain way in order for things in your life to be a certain way. Once you start acting like this, all things fall into place, but it starts with you acting like this, and then you just have to act like this. Eventually, if you do this long enough, you're gonna see the situations in your life change. So she's gonna find you attractive. You're gonna be a man on the mission. You're gonna be confident. You're gonna be Mr. Present, and you're going to be Mr. Authentic. You're gonna be very authentic. She's gonna feel this authenticity. It's all about being authentic. Lo and behold, what people tell you to, what people sell you and stuff. Notice how they're always talking about certain tactics that you have to do in order to get a certain result from a partner or something like that. But what I'm here to tell you is you have to embody your best version of yourself, how that person would act, the most authentic version of yourself, the thing that feels the most authentic feel as authentic to you as possible. Embody this and then carry it out every single day. All things will be aligned. If you're living from your ego, if you're living a fake life, things just won't pan out like you want them to. It doesn't work when the ego is. We have people talking, there's other content creators talking about live from your ego, do all the things that your ego, and you're going to live a life of quiet desperation. Because if you're living from your ego, you're never going to be satisfied. You have to live from your soul. You have to live from your soul. There has to be things there has to be values that you have, and you have to demonstrate them every single day. This is showing, quote unquote, the Most High that you are serious about living your most authentic life, and then he will reorganize the entire world to get the things that you truly want. But you have to embody this before then. This is how all of this works. So I mean, whatever anybody else is telling you about just all the things that you have to do, start doing things that feel the most authentic to you, and you will start seeing circumstances, your reality, things start panning out for the better. If you want to get more in depth with this, sooner or later I am going to be introducing you, based off popular demand, an online course that can help you attract the life that you want based off you acting in your most authentic version, step-by-step version on how to do this. And it's going to pretty much help you kill it in your life. I'm going to drop the description down below. Sooner or later, we will see you in the next video.